I saved a stranger, then fell for his brother. My name is Lily Parker. I'm 27 and I work at a ticket booth in the city's train station. I live with my cat, Cupcake. She is fluffy, slightly judgmental, and my only roommate. Life is fine. Not exciting, not terrible, just fine. But there is one part I secretly enjoy every morning. 8:10 a.m. A tall man in a navy coat buys a ticket from my booth. Same train, same smile. I don't know his name, but I know I like his voice. The way he says thank you and how his scarf always matches his shoes. I called him Mr. Dream. Chapter 2. The Fall That Changed Everything. It was Christmas morning, quiet, cold, and grey. Mr. Dream walked past my booth, nodding politely. Then suddenly, he slipped on the icy platform and fell onto the track. I panicked. I ran. He was unconscious. The train was coming. Without thinking, I climbed down, grabbed his coat, and pulled with all my strength. Just in time. When the paramedics arrived, someone asked, "Who are you?" And I, foolish, shaking, said, "I'm his fiance." Chapter 3. The Lie That Grew Legs. At the hospital, they called me the brave fiance. A nurse smiled warmly and let me sit by his bed. "You're lucky to have a man like that," she whispered. I nodded, not knowing whether to cry or run away. Later, his family came. His mother, his cousin Emma, and a man in a black sweater with annoyed eyebrows. They asked if I was Lily. I said yes. They hugged me, thanked me, and then angry eyebrows stepped closer. "I'm Lucas," he said. His brother. Chapter 4. Suspicion in a Sweater. Lucas watched me like a hawk with a coffee habit and no patience. "So, you're engaged to Ethan," he said flatly. I nodded. "Yes." "How long have you been together?" "A while." "Where did you meet?" Here, the station." He blinked. "Romantic." I shrugged. "Depends on your taste in public transport." His lips twitched. Maybe a smile, maybe not. "You're kind of chatty for someone with secrets." I smiled sweetly. "You're kind of rude for someone with eyebrows like that." He raised an eyebrow. My eyebrows are offended. I turned back to Ethan's bed. So is my cat. Chapter 5. Between a Lie and a Heartbeat. Over the next few days, I kept showing up, talking to Ethan, reading to him. Lucas kept showing up too, watching, questioning. "Do you always read out loud to unconscious people?" he asked one day. "Only the good-looking ones." "Charming." "You're welcome." But in quiet moments, I saw something else in his eyes. Worry, tiredness, love for his brother. And that made my heart soften, even when his mouth didn't. Chapter 6. Dinner with the Harpers. Ethan's mom invited me to dinner. I sat between Lucas and a sleepy golden retriever named Beans. The family laughed, shared stories, and passed too much food. Lucas, of course, grilled me mid-bite. "So what's Ethan's favorite color?" he asked. "Green," I guessed. "Wrong, it's orange." "Okay, that's alarming." "And his middle name?" Is this a quiz or an interrogation? "Depends. Do you want the good cop or the sarcastic one?" "I think I got both." His mom laughed. Lucas, be nice. I am, he muttered. This is me being nice. I kicked him lightly under the table. Chapter 7. Feelings are complicated. Somewhere between the awkward dinners, stolen smiles, and daily visits to Ethan, things got confusing. Because the more time I spent with Lucas, the more I thought about him. Not Mr. Ree, but the rude, sharp tongued, secretly sweet brother. Chapter 8. When he woke up. A few days later, Ethan opened his eyes. Everyone cried. His mother hugged the doctor. Emma called the whole family. I stood quietly by the window. Ethan blinked at me. Hi. Hi, I whispered. You are someone who helped, I said gently. He didn't remember me. Of course not. He couldn't. I had only been in his dreams. But Lucas, he looked at me like he saw everything. Chapter 9. The Truth Reveals. I told the truth the next morning. The whole truth. That I wasn't Ethan's fiance. That I never even spoke to him before the accident. That I was lonely and scared, and I made a mistake. They were shocked, confused, but kind. Well, you saved my life. That earns you at least 2 lies. His mom hugged me. You gave us hope when we needed it most. Lucas just stood there. Say something, I begged. He walked closer. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't want you to hate me. I don't, he said softly. That's the problem. Chapter 10. An honest beginning. I quit the train station job. I needed a fresh start. 1 week later, a package arrived at my door. Inside was a small book titled Things I Don't Know About You. On the first page was a note. You forgot to tell me your favorite color. Mine's green. Lucas. Chapter 11. Love Found Me. Today, Lucas makes coffee every morning with cinnamon because he says it reminds him of my weird charm. Ethan is doing fine. Dating his nurse now, actually. They laugh about the whole fake fiance thing. As for me, I'm still writing my story. Only now I'm not invisible. I don't need a dream anymore because love found me while he slept.